YouTube, Top 5 Lance here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 disrespected players in the NBA. Now, people might have different players that they feel disrespected in the NBA, different 5, but this is just my 5. Me personally, I'm going to break it down why these 5 are the most disrespected in the NBA, in my opinion. Just this season, of course, not all time, but yeah, just this season. Let's get into it, though. Honorable mention goes to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is very disrespected in this league, and it's just because of injuries. All just injuries. I don't understand why people disrespect players just because they're injured all the time. That makes no sense to me, but Joel Embiid, he's a top 5 player in the NBA when he's healthy, and when he's ready to go, I think he can honestly compete. I think this is the season he's ready to go. Him, Paul George, and Maxey, they're going to go and compete for a championship, but yeah, honorable mention definitely goes to Joel Embiid. At number 5, I have Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is very disrespected in today's game. Just because of the fact that he doesn't play games, honestly. He's really never healthy, never ready to go. And then when he does play, he's not the player that we expected him to be. He was a number 1 pick in the draft, so we expected him to be way better than what he was. His jump shot still hasn't improved. Every year we think it's going to improve, and it just doesn't. But, I mean, to be fair, if he's injured, he's injured. We can't really criticize him for not playing games. So, Ben Simmons is number 5, though. Coming up at number 4, I have Kevin Durant. Yo, to this day, you guys still talk about him joining the Warriors and winning 2 championships. Bro, let it go. You know how long ago that was? That was like 9 years ago, I think. Like, just let it go. People still say he cannot win on his own, blah, blah, blah. Just leave it alone. They just bring up the Golden State days. It's actually annoying at this point because KD's an amazing player. Even when he was on OKC, yeah, we understand he didn't win, but he was amazing. He was still going to the finals. He still went to Western Conference Finals. Yes, he didn't get the championship, but he was still a great player. Just let that go. Even this season when he got swept, he still played decent in that series. The Book and Bradley Beal did not come to play. That doesn't just affect Kevin Durant because his teammates didn't play good and they didn't win. So Kevin Durant is 4. At number 3, I have Trae Young. Now, Trae Young, to be fair, he is very disrespected, but it is for a good cause because I hear Trae Young's not a good locker room guy, and many coaches don't like him. Now, I don't know if that's because his teammates or the coaches, but, I mean, Trae Young, he's an amazing player. I don't understand why he's missing so many All-Star games or not even making the team because he's an amazing player, honestly. And you could say he's a 10th seed or 11th seed. Curry was a 10th seed. He made it still. But, I mean, they just are biased towards Trae Young. So I just feel like that's just a little disrespectful that they still disrespect him as a player, regardless of what he does in the locker room or with coaches, whatever's going on. That should not affect him as a player getting into All-Star games and stuff. That's just disrespectful to Trae Young, honestly. Yo, one more thing. They were calling Trae Young a coach killer. You know how crazy that is? I guess because he got so many coaches fired, they were calling him a coach killer. Yo, that's the craziest thing I've heard. But Trae Young is 3. We're moving on, though. At number 2, I have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis for the past 2 years, just especially as a defender, has been disrespected. He's been the best defender in the game for the past 2 to 3 years. He's been amazing in the playoffs as a defender. Now, you could say he's inconsistent on offense, but even if you want to say that, he still gives you elite level defense every single night, and people just still criticize him and say he plays bad, but just forget about the other side of the ball, which is defense. Without him, the Lakers would be so trash on defense, it wouldn't even be funny. They wouldn't even make the playoffs, like, without Anthony Davis. I just feel like AD as a player is just disrespected, even now still. Some people are getting more highly on him, but some people just aren't, honestly. And lastly, at number 1, I have Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum in today's game is very disrespected. He won a championship this season, and people still seem to criticize him and say he wasn't even the best player on his team. I mean, he led his team in points, rebounds, and assists. How can you still not say... I mean, I don't know. If it was LeBron who did it, everybody would still say he was the best. He gets made fun of because he's celebrating for winning a championship. I don't think people just realize how good of a player Jason Tatum is. And if he was not on that Celtic team, they would not be as good as they are. Jason Tatum is a huge part of the defense and especially their offense, too. Regardless if he's hitting shots or not. He's still a big part of that, and he helped them win the championship. And I honestly think he should have been a Finals MVP. Some people might not agree, but that's just my opinion. But if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Get this video to 6 likes, and I will drop again. And see you guys in the next. 6 likes, I'm dropping again.